Hi, welcome to Top Chef University. I'm Arian from Top Chef New York. Course number 3 is all about cooking techniques, and this is your next lesson in poaching. The technique of poaching foods in a liquid gives us a wonderful opportunity to impart some delicious flavors. There are an infinite number of ways you can prepare a poaching liquid. Today, we are going to explain the principles of a basic court bouillon, and we'll use it to poach a chicken breast. Sounds fancy, I know, but it's actually quite simple. We've got plenty to cover, so let's get going. Just about every cook agrees that poaching, especially in a court bouillon, is a great way to gently apply heat without stripping away moisture from the food, while still allowing for delicate flavors to be incorporated. And you know what? Another great method is poaching in olive oil, which uses the same principles of poaching, but gives a stronger flavor, yet still preserves the delicate cut of meat. So let's talk about our court bouillon. A court bouillon is a real flavorful broth that really adds great flavor to whatever you're going to be poaching. And today, it's chicken. Let me show you what we're going to put into our court bouillon. We have a half an onion, a stalk of celery, 2 carrots, a few sprigs of thyme, 2 bay leaves, and about a teaspoon of black peppercorn, and of course, a cup of wine, which adds some nice acidity to our liquid. I already have about 2 quarts of water getting ready to simmer right here. So let me just show you what we're going to do. We're going to just a medium dice. Doesn't have to be perfect because you know what? We're going to be taking this out. Our celery, again. Our carrots. Everything pretty rough chop. This makes it easy and quick and simple. Again, we're building our flavors. Now I have our bouquet garni, thyme, bay leaf, peppercorns, and our wine. This is going to come to a simmer. You know, and the great thing about court bouillon is you can really do whatever you like. You can make an Asian one, adding ginger, lemongrass, kefir lime leaf. You can do a Mexican with cilantro, jalapeno. I mean, it's whatever you like. Make it your own. Once you use the basics, you can really take it on and make it your own. So what we need to do now is bring this up to a quick boil, and then we're going to lower it to a simmer. So let's talk about what we're going to poach today. These are some beautiful bone-in, skin-on chicken breasts, which are really great for poaching. Keeping the bone on the chicken really adds to the tenderness and the flavor and keeping the chicken nice and moist. And as well as the skin, adding more flavor. You can never have too much flavor, especially when we're poaching. These are nice and plump too. These are going to be beautiful when we actually poach them because the time they're going to take, they're going to stay nice and moist. Now let's look over here. Our court bouillon is boiling. All those flavors have really incorporated in. I can pretty much smell everything. The wine is coming through, the onions, the celery. It really smells great. But the most important thing about poaching is you never want to poach in boiling water. What's going to happen to your chicken is they're going to seize up. They're going to seize up and they're going to be tough. So what we need to do is actually bring our liquid to a simmer. You want to just see some real little bubbles going around. This means that the chicken is going to sit nicely, like in a warm, nice bath, very happily. At this point too, now I'm going to season it just a little bit. You don't want to over salt it. It just needs a little bit of salt because you really want the chicken to keep its natural flavors. Let's just give it a taste anyway. Yeah, that's nice, really nice. Our chicken's ready to go in. You see again, little bubbles. So gently place your chicken breasts in, gently. You don't want to splash yourself. It's still hot, hot liquid. These chicken are going to take, since they are pretty large, they're going to take about 15 to 18 minutes. It's really important to have your chicken breasts or whatever you're going to poach at room temperature. This way when you put it in your simmering court bouillon, it won't bring that temperature down. So that's pretty important information you want to remember. So while this is simmering for about 15 to 18 minutes, I'm going to clean up a little bit and we're going to pull our chicken breasts out. It's been about 15 minutes, so let's see what's going on with our chicken. It's smelling amazing. But what happens here is a little scum rises to the top. What that is the impurities that come from the chicken. So what we need to do is just skim that off. We want our court bouillon to stay nice and clear. So once that's off, let's pull our chicken out. I have my plate here. These are so tender, I can just feel by pulling them out of the court bouillon. Now with the court bouillon, you can strain it, you can use this broth for a soup, you can reduce it down for a sauce. So don't discard it, definitely get creative with that. You can even freeze it for a later time if you're going to poach again. So let me just show you how tender these really are. Look at that, the juices oozing out, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, what you can do with these, you're probably wondering, what am I going to do with poached chicken? You can do a lot of things. Chicken salad. I make a great one using butternut squash that is amazing. You can cube it up and maybe make a pot pie. You can shred it up and put it in chicken noodle soup. You can even take it off the bone and shred it and put it in a Ziploc baggie and freeze it for, another week down the road when you want to have a quick meal. So get creative. It's a great, easy, simple thing to do. Always pay attention to the temperature of your poaching liquid. This is the key to making sure everything comes out just the way you want it to. In the next lesson, we're poaching fish. So go out and catch me some and meet me back here in the kitchen.